Very serious question.
Please.
Do you cry over your own films?
For the wrong reasons sometimes. Tears of frustration at myself. Not really. Maybe once or twice where something's... But those are private moments that I'm going to keep close to myself.
10 out of 10 movie, 10 out of 10 laptop smashing, The Social Network.
Nice.
Mark was supposed to pick me up at the airport an hour ago. I've been calling his cell.
He was on a 36-hour coding tear, so he took a nap for a couple of hours.
You knocking on the door in the rain, where Mark's failed to collect you from the airport. It makes me so emotional because a breakup is one thing, but a friendship breakup, that's a whole other level of pain.
Yeah.
Is there a scene that you're particularly proud of from that movie that people don't necessarily talk about enough?
Oh gosh, I really love that film. I really am happy that the timing worked out, that I'm of the right age generation where David Fincher and Aaron Sorkin were making that film, and me and Jesse were in the right age range. It's just very, very unfortunate. I really enjoy watching the scenes that I'm not in, obviously, and I love watching Jesse work. I love watching Jesse in his deposition with the Winklevoss twins and his kind of acerbic, cutting. Yeah, I would watch those scenes in awe. And I love the relationship that Jesse and I created, and the kind of specificity of it, and the kind of the difference of it. I love how rigid he is at the party early on, where he comes to me and wants to talk to me about his idea, and I try and dance over to him to try and like lighten him up a bit, and he's just looking at me like I'm an alien. I'm like, okay, no, you're the alien, but okay, what's up?
This moment shows Andrew Garfield's deep respect for storytelling and collaboration. Instead of focusing only on his own scenes, he admires the work of others around him. It reflects humility, recognizing that great performances are built as a team. His pride isn't loud. That mindset is what turns a good actor into a truly respected one.
One of the funniest human beings alive, one of the most intelligent. He's so sensitive and so connected to, so I get concerned for him sometimes just because he's so tender. I loved his film A Real Pain, and I just think he's one of our great writers and artists and people. He's just a proper man. Oh man, look, not my board. Please do not.
This shows the power of mutual respect between great artists. Andrew's reaction isn't about ego, it's about genuine love and appreciation for his friend. You can see how emotional safety between actors creates deeper performances. Great art often comes from trust, vulnerability, and shared respect. It reminds you that behind iconic roles, there are real friendships that make the magic happen.
Back in doing that third one with Toby and Tom was really felt like a kind of closing of the circle for me. It was really, really nice. It was really, really special for each of us to honor our own tenure, but also each other, and like find a very genuine brotherhood there. It was really, really sweet.
I mean, the scene in No Way Home when Toby calls you amazing honestly makes me choke up. Did you ever expect that outpour of love years on?
No, not at all. But also, like, all that was improvised. So, like, all of that sequence was improvised. Like, talking about, like, comparing notes about... The idea was like, oh God, you just want three Peter Parkers to talk about their experiences and compare notes. Let's just do long takes and see if there's any gold in there, and there was so much to choose from. And that moment took me by surprise. I was like, oh, that was sweet. And hearing it from Toby, who was my Spider-Man growing up, it was all just so meta and so kind of personal and perfect. And yeah, no, I didn't. I was very, very happy to just be a part of it, really. Like, to be part of the legacy. That was what was always so kept me grounded through that whole experience of when I was in the suit in the first two films. I did.
This moment shows how gratitude keeps even big stars grounded. Andrew isn't focused on fame, he's proud of the people he worked with and the brotherhood they built. Coming back with the other Spider-Men felt like closing an emotional chapter in his journey. Hearing praise from someone he admired growing up made the moment deeply personal. This shows that true success isn't just achievement, it's belonging to something bigger than yourself.
I love how you tell Toby and Tom that you wish you could fight an alien. Is there anything that they got to do that you were most envious of?
Think about that.
Like, Toby went emo.
Yeah.
Tom got to work with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. All of those things. Emo with Jake Gyllenhaal would have been nice.
Oh, I can see the vision.
No, I don't know. I mean, I honestly, nothing. I feel very sorry to be such a bore, but I just feel very lucky. I'm not sitting here going, I wish everything is exactly as it is meant to be. And I feel, again, I just like, look at pictures of myself as a 5-year-old in a Spider-Man costume. It's like, oh mate, you just put on a real one, as real as it gets, and you managed to stay in the costume for a few years. That's like plenty.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I desperately need Spider-Gwen, the live-action version. How perfect do you think Emma would be stepping into her own spider suit?
Andrew sees his role not as personal glory, but as being part of something bigger than himself. Instead of jealousy, he chooses appreciation for the journey he already had. Looking back at his childhood dream, becoming reality keeps him humble. That fulfillment often comes from gratitude, not comparison.
In the makeup chair on the job I'm on, and I didn't want to, I just watched it without sound, so I need to watch it with sound. But it looks really, really
It
cool.
looks so good.
And it looks like it's got a little darkness and a kind of, it looks like he's in a good struggle. He's in the right kind of trouble.
What has folk gone missing? You'd be scared, half mad down here on your own.
You think they're still alive?
Heck, we ain't seen no bodies down here. Maybe they just got lost.
Speaking of huge franchises, another one that you ticked off the list, Doctor Who.
Yeah.
What was it like watching David Tennant as the Doctor right in front of you?
It was crazy. It was so overwhelming. Just, he's someone that I kind of have grew up in drama school looking to as a theatre actor and as just a great example of what a British actor is. Those early experiences can't be ever under evaluated. Like it's and also the kindness, like to see how someone with that place on the call sheet and that leadership can hold people on a set can be very informative. So I feel like I had some really, really great early experiences with leaders who could have been divas, or you kind of worried, you hear about stars being divas and you go, oh no, it's so possible. It's like so easy to be nice. Just to be kind and to be generous. Like that's the kind of parenting that I respond to, and that's the kind of hopefully the style that I have when I'm number one on the call sheet.
This part highlights how true greatness often shows through kindness, not ego. Andrew admires not just talent, but the humility and leadership he saw in senior actors. He points out that being powerful in your field doesn't require arrogance. It requires respect. Those early experiences shape how he sees success and responsibility. The best leaders aren't divas, they're generous and grounded. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section.